after a 9-year absence, the French Grand Prix has made a welcome return. French soil was back in 2008. kickoff race of the season. Lewis Hamilton, 2017.
Jesus Christ. I mean, it took me like half an hour to notice that you couldn't hear me on the stream. Oh, hell no. Yeah, the season is starting wonderful. Yes, welcome to season number 12 of F1 Total. As you can see, we are here in the middle of the race. Holy cow. That is, yeah, that's wonderful. But, well, anyways, where was I? I mean, I was speaking to myself the whole time. without without even noticing. But well, however, we are in the middle of the fight for second place. They are fourth. Well, yeah, thank you, Phantom, for telling me. Well, that was not ideal for my part. But well, anyway, yeah, a four-way fight, a five-way fight even, with Felix catching up. And yeah, the pit stops will play a big part into this fight here in front. Nemesis is in charge. Rudy's right behind him, then Felix. Felix? No, it's not Felix, it's Kartracer, but Finlay goes off as wing damage, picks up 3 seconds, but I don't know if he has wing damage. At least there is nothing missing. Maybe it's something not that big, but oh, that is big, because Kartracer did the move on Rudy, but he's being blocked by Nemesis, which leads Rudy again on overtaking Kartracer. There was a little tap on the side between Nemesis and Rudy, and now the fight is getting spicy as Kartracer goes down the inside. Does he have the better traction? Yes, he does. But now Felix can take the benefits and maybe pass both. No, he is. Once Rudy breaks a little earlier than normal, which causes a little tap of Felix at the back. Hopefully for him that he doesn't pick up any damage from that. But well, now Kartracer, you can see the tire advantage at the end of the stint. It will kick, especially after the pit stop, and we will see about Kartracer's pace as Rudy picks up 3 seconds. We will see Kartracer's pace, and maybe he can try something, and maybe gain some time on this man here, sitting in the Red Bull and having nearly 6 seconds lead. And as now Kartracer down the inside makes a move done. Rudy has a look on the inside, but nothing is on. Nothing is going on over there. Kartracer is currently in second place, and now he can run away and can try to catch, but Felix goes in the pits. Felix goes in the pits for a major undercut. Oh, and he also gets wing damage. Yeah, okay, so he picked up wing damage, so the undercut is blowing away. That is unfortunate, because he was in the fight and he just had to wait on some mistakes from the other drivers. What is going on here? As it is, Marco and Sean Moore both off track and in the wall. Marco in the pits and Sean Moore proceeds the race. That's weird. Rudy passing Nemesis and up into third place. Maybe he can also pass Hatchet, but he has a lot of straight line speed. But he's nice. Stays behind. He stays behind. For now, Finlay is there waiting patiently for some errors from the drivers in front. Oh, there's a little rear looking from Rudy. Oh, there's Nemesis! Who's lost it? Who's lost on the final corner, but he didn't keep it out of the wall. But at least he touched it with the rear tire, so maybe he somehow get away with it. And that is something, that is what Finlay was waiting about. waiting for errors and then gaining positions with that. Now lap 12 out of 29. DRS is open for Rudy. He's catching. He has a lot of straight line speed. He was a bit too far away to get any near of Kart Racer. But I'm very interested what Rudy is trying to in terms of strategy. Is he going for soft medium? That would be okay. He's not. Maybe he is. I mean, 16 laps of mediums are possible. Let's have a look. Rudy in the pits, and he's on mediums. He is on mediums. So now this race is gonna get interesting once again. And it seems like Rudy has a lot of rear. With Pinky and Pocho in front. But it's 4 seconds. Now he needs to warm up the tires as soon as possible. Three seconds for Foltz, currently in P5. Wait, let's have a look at the gap to leader, because it's 26 seconds currently to Paco. Sorry, who do you predict for drivers and constructors champion? For the drivers, it depends on the attendance, obviously. So you can't really judge on that. But I think Paco and Kart Racer are the ones to look about. Also guys like Nemesis have brilliant pace. Kart Racer picks up 3 seconds, but now Nemesis in the pits. I will talk about the constructors soon. As soon as drivers will drive out the pit, as Rudy comes out significantly much more in front of Nemesis. And he is now nearly 4 seconds behind, and he has cold tires, so maybe the undercut paid off. Depends on his lap times compared to Kart Racer. And yeah, to answer the question from before about the constructors, I see one team very strong, and this is Team Mercedes, because they are both really strong and also both of them very active. They both had 100% attendance on last season, and this also obviously plays a major part in this thing. But well, Kevin Labs, I think it's Maroon, who is on AI all the time. Pink is in the pits, and Rudy is now up into P6, and he's catching the Alpine of Pocho, and this will be very interesting, because if he is lucky, he can gain so much on him to be in DRS range. He is already in DRS range. Maybe he got lucky and can pass him on the straight. Yeah, so a lot of luck for NLR Rudy, who also gets a DRS from Pocho and overtook him without any time loss. So the undercut is working perfectly as Marco retires, but he does that in the pits. So no safety car, or anything like that. Finlay in the pits. Finlay in the pits and Kart Racer proceeds, who has picked up a 3-second time penalty. Now Finlay puts on the mediums. And Rudy doesn't have DRS from Kevin. And even Pacho gets before Finlay. Oh, you can see Rudy is a lot faster than Kevin. Is he? Okay, Kevin letting him through. So it's really smart from Kevin to not risk any crashes. It would be massively. It would be massive because both of them are completely different races. So 14.5 seconds separating Rudy and Kart Racer, and also Kart Racer is gaining a lot of time on Paco, who is now going to the pits. Who is now in the pits, ran over 3 seconds. Kart Racer follows him up in the pit lane. Now Rudy will round the final corner. Is he under? Okay, no, he is too far away, but Rudy has now warm tires. They are 4 laps old, but he can push. He can push, and it was a massive undercut from NLR Rudy. This can be very interesting because Paco has hard compound tires and they are still cold. It's 1.2. 1.2 Nemesis for 3 seconds. Yellow in sector 1 it is Pacho. It's Pacho who was lost it. But now Rudy has to push. He has to push like crazy. He's not yet. Now he is in DRS. Doesn't have DRS yet, but he also doesn't have any ERS left. He's under 10%, which is not helping him at all. And he also has 3 seconds, which doesn't help him either. But now he is in DRS. So a massive undercut, a massive strategic call made by Rudy. Kevin now in the pit lane. I think he's the last one. And now the field is a bit spread, apart from Felix and Foltz fighting each other for 5th and 6th place. He was a bit too far off to make some moves as Paco pulled away a second. Wow. So either Rudy made a mistake or Paco is flying right now. And I think it is answered. Paco is flying currently. The same goes for Kart Racer. He doesn't want to just sit there and make nothing, because he is currently in 4th place. He suffered a bit from this undercut, but now he has the 1 lap tire advantage. And now in the back of the Ferrari of Finlay, it seems like he is a lot faster. a bit, but DRS is enabled. Is he trying it now? Is he trying? No, he stays behind. He stays behind and he's waiting for his chance. He's preparing it. Picks up a bit wider line, but Finlay lets him through. Finlay lets him through. So we've seen one part of relentless fighting between each other, and then the one of no fighting at all. Well, maybe plays a strategic part, but Kartracer's flying and has a few lap. He really has a few lap older tires, which affects a lot. Does he have DRS? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Finlay is currently waiting behind, just behind Kartracer. He's making the tactics that he did before. Sit behind and wait. And now he has DRS. So the fight is on for second place. Now Paco already pulled a gap of 4.5 seconds, or 4.3 to be more exact. But Rudy's feeling the pressure from behind. A Kartracer is doing the same as he did previously. He's faking a move, but he stays behind. He stays behind of Rudy. Doesn't want to risk anything. Here is enabled slipstream and inside line. Rudy has nothing to do against. But let's see, is Finlay also trying something? As Rudy has nowhere to go, but he's closing the door on on Finlay. And maybe that was a bit too nasty. As it is Kevin, no, it's Pacho, who is lost it again. Something with another 3-second time penalty. Yeah, I can have a look on the penalties. So Finlay has 12 seconds of penalty, but the rest has 3. Finlay goes to the back of Rudy. But well, we go into the last final parts, final laps of this Grand Prix, it is still possible that something will or can happen. Did you ever give your constructor prediction? Yeah, I did. I go for Mercedes, just because they are pretty active. Both of them has 100% attendance from last season, and yeah, they are both strong drivers. We've seen that on last season and previous seasons. So yeah, my predictions goes for Mercedes. But we stay in front because Felix is still behind Foles, so doesn't seem like he can get anywhere near to pass him. But he stays there, but just missing something, just missing on straight line speed. But now he's too far off again. Cannot, he has a lot of ears, he just has to use it. But now, DRS is open, down the inside of Foles, but can he hold on? They're still side by side, but Felix now is the inside line. And Foles, maybe with the switchback, will it work? No, it's not. It's not working. Now he has the DRS. And let's see. DRS is enabled now around the outside, and he retakes the I'm sorry. He retakes the position back, and he's again up into P6. But he has the 3 seconds, which Felix doesn't. Let's have a look in front, because it seems like the kart racer doesn't have enough pace to. He's catching up on Paco, at least for a bit, but it would not be enough. He needs to gain more than a second per lap if he wants to get near Paco by the end of the race. But Rudy is holding on. Rudy is holding on with Kart Racer, which can be interesting again. And now same place, same moves as Foles goes off track. Foles goes off track and gets another 3-second time penalty. Which will cost him probably any chance of getting P6. Even if Felix gets a penalty by himself. The yellow in sector 1, it is Sean Moore. It's Sean Moore. So not the ideal race for the AlphaTauri. He's also he is the Reignited champion from Div 2, where he's also racing this season again in the Williams, but his reserving experience in Div 1 is not that great, at least here at Albert Park. But we look in front because there is again Foles and Felix. Same goes for Rudy and Kart Racer. But from the rest, no one is in an actual fight. And even here, Foles is pulling away. Or Felix stays there with DRS and manages to stay in the 1 second. We remember Forza has 6 seconds of penalties, which allows Felix to just stay in 6 seconds of holds, and that will bring him the position at the end of the race. So yes, last 3 laps. Kart Racer's catching, and he's catching really good. Can it be enough? He needs to catch even more to have any chance of passing him or to try an attack at the end of the races. Yellow in sector 3, and it is Jonathan. Jonathan has lost it. Goes into the pit lane. Same goes for Sean Moore. Oh, they are going into the pits for soft compounds and maybe trying a fastest lap. Yeah, both of them are trying a fast lap attempt. Felix has again overtaken Foles for P6. He doesn't need to necessarily, but it's always a nice feeling to overtake a driver on track. Foles is a bit too far off. So well, the last lap has begun. Paco is managing this race pretty. Yeah, he's managing this race perfectly. No errors, no mistakes. And nothing for the rivals and enemies on track. He's had a fight on at the start of this Grand Prix, as Rudy picks up another 3 seconds, but that will probably change nothing on the end result, as Paco has just 2 corners to go, and he rounds the final corner as XC Paco wins the Australian Grand Prix, and the season opener goes to Red Bull, and they start where they finished last season. As Kart Racer and Rudy, they tried their best, but nothing they could have done against Paco. So they complete the podium in 2nd and 3rd. Then Nemesis finished up in 4th place in front of Finlay, who dropped because of his penalties. Felix in P6, then Foles in P7. Ranjo will follow up soon in P9, because Kevin is even in P10 because of his penalties, as Kevin and Pinky in 8 and P9. And yeah, Pocho will be the only one crossing the line. We just wait for him. Brilliant, and I think he DNF'd just before the line, so he's still 11th, okay, never mind. Foles is the driver of the day. Well, it's always a bit questionable. But yes, the first two. Holy shit, what is that celebration? Okay, I was a bit surprised, to be fair, by this celebration from Paco, who is not playing F1, but he's playing, I don't know, he's playing Skyrim. But well, the first 25 points of the season goes into the tash of Paco, who wins the season opener as Kart Racer. Follows up in second place, Rudy in third, completes the podium, then Nemesis in P4, Finlay in P5, Felix in P6, Foles in P7, Kevin in P8, Pinky in P9, Randro completes the top 10, then Pocho just missed out on P11, then Something in P12, Shamu with the fastest lap, he gets a point, Jonathan in P12, Varun in P15, and yeah, Marco was the only one DNF. So yeah, it was again an exciting experience, and for this race, I will just check our calendar, because on Wednesday the Division 2 will go onto the start, also in Australia, and then we will see you next week around the Temple of Speed at Monza. And with that being said, I'm glad to at least commentate half of the stream with you. I'm still sorry for my incompetence to just unmute myself. But yeah, see you on Wednesday for Div 2, and then on Saturday for the second race at Monza for Div 1. Until then, be safe and see you next time. Bye bye.